That's Avondale, but you're also on your way to Bond Hill soon, right?
Yes, so the next location to open will be Linn Street.
It's been over 20 years in the making. Lantana, Scally, Cheese, talk that.
Listen, hey, I can't be.
Misha's right here. I have no idea where Ruben's at. Ruben's right there.
Ruben is right here. These are the real owners. These are the real owners. These two have been with us since we started.
They just don't look old.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
And she actually started with my dad. Yeah, she started with my dad, and I took her. I told my dad, I'll pay her more. Let's take her on over there. We're going to train her. They've been the best thing ever. I love the yes. Yes. They've been the best. Okay, so she's got to tell her story.
Okay. So growing up, I never, ever liked fish. I would never eat it. And then one day, I passed by Richie. It was the one down on Linn Street in Wolper. I passed by and I'm like, it smells so good, I'm going to try it. So I had fried whiting, I had cornbread, I had collard greens and yams, the best food I've ever had. I'm hooked. And so when you all closed this location, I'm like, oh no, I am so happy you are back. You all have the best food ever. The service is always good, everybody's friendly. I mean, this is a place, it's a gathering place for people in the West End. The one on Wolper is a gathering place for Avondale. We've got the one in Bond Hill, we got to get that one going. That was a gathering place. I mean, Richie's is a place to support. And so we are so proud of you for coming back out, for getting this open, following in your father's legacy, and keeping this going. We are so thankful. The city of Cincinnati supports you, and so thank you.
Thank you. And thank you guys all for coming out to support us. We couldn't do this without the community. We appreciate each and every one of you guys so much.
Danielle and Jelani, let's hear for Danielle and Jelani.
When is it supposed to be?
I don't know. Check it and see what you got.
I hope I'm a winner.
You got a golden ticket in there?
Yes.
So what they're going to do, go on that end, and they're going to give you information so you can get
My father was the original founder of Richie's, and it was basically about honoring his legacy and taking it to the next level. The hospitality, the soul, the love into the daughter brand, and that's why we created Richie's Chicken and Soul.
All right, I'm Jelani.
I'm Danielle.
We are co-owners of Richie's Chicken and Soul. What is so beautiful about the brand, it's the three historical locations are in historically black neighborhoods. The first one in Cincinnati, in Bond Hill, has great, long roots. There's one in Avondale as well. It has a long storied history with African American community. But this one in particular, the one in the West End, holds unique historic significance, just because, I would estimate probably 80 to 90% of the African Americans that came to Cincinnati came through the West End, and at some point then went out to different areas, whether it's, Walnut Hills, Evanston, Avondale, Lincoln Heights, Bond Hill, Roseline. All those areas really came secondary to this area. This was a really thriving African-American community in the 20s, 30s, and 40s. And, unfortunately, with the Interstate Act, they put an interstate right through here and built Queensgate. A lot of this historic fabric was disrupted and, dispersed all throughout the city. So this one means a lot to us, a lot to the community. This was the one that
They actually called the mayor's office when this location had closed and said, "This is our only source of food. Can you open this location back up?" And so it was a mental toll for us, but when we got over on the other side and we were mentally ready to open up this location, we said, okay, we're gonna do it for our community. Like, they really want it. We're gonna come back for them. And so mentally it was hard for me because this was a location too that my dad was always going to this location. And so we just wanted to make sure that it came back to the community.
And it was done right. And honestly, if it wasn't for the community, we wouldn't have done it. If people weren't saying, please bring it back, please bring it back, I don't think we would have. It's just because it's so hard to do things like this. Opening too, this feels harder than opening our first restaurant. Even though we have more experience, it feels mentally harder.
Mentally, it feels harder.
Yeah, so without the community support and the people here locally that wanted it, I mean, it's for them. And so hopefully the way the business is conducted, the atmosphere, one of our core values is spread the love. Like, for us, it's very important that they feel that love. Like, we start with our team members, and we want them to feel the love from just being a part of our organization, and then the community.
Everyone knew Richie's for great food at a reasonable price. At Richie's Chicken and Soul, we have that same great food. We have a more focused menu that is soul food focused. And we focus on hospitality, team building, and company culture. So Richie's Chicken and Soul is the daughter brand and the natural legacy of Richie's and its next evolution.
One of our biggest goals is making sure that when people walk into our establishment, that they feel love, and that they can feel the love and the passion in the food that's being cooked and served. Because if you go somewhere and the customer service is not good, you can taste it in the food. And so that was one of our big goals, was putting the soul and the hospitality back into the brand.
We on the roof of Richie's, man. It's maxed out right now. Cincinnati,
22 or 50, 50 to a band. Hold up, wait, I'm going in. 4 in the morning, I ain't seen my bed. All hustle, no luck. Going so hard that my phone went dead. I pop all up. All hustle, no luck.
What's up? You already know it's Lantana. Since from Cincinnati, since my mama had me. We down here. Richie's back on Linn. We maxed out. Cincinnati since my mama had me. What's going on, good brother? Man, it's just important to the community because, like, when people grew up on it. It's a lot of history with it. People like, man, this was the meal that they had. They be putting people in food deserts. So sometimes that chicken and that biscuit to save your life. You feel me? So man, Richie's is just a staple, man. I used to come here as a kid, and to be able to come back and they got new owners who really care about the community. It's just all love. I told you, this little bit of rain ain't nothing. I told you the universe, God was gonna show love because it's meant to happen like this. That's why you feel me? Because when I heard that lightning and thunder, I was like, because the washout would have been crazy. It's good enough. The line almost died down. This little bit of rain ain't nothing. It's washing away all the bad memories.
Yes, I said that. I said that this morning.
Yeah. Get some money, turn $1 to a 20, 22 or 50, 50 to a band. Hold up, wait, I'm going.